Alrighty, it's a Monday, which means we're doing another comment corner. This comment is from Andy Og, and it's to episode 64. And he's saying, I'm the one asking the real questions. Specifically, that's when they were building snowmen. It's during the, what was the name of that arc? Where, they run into Chopper and everything. You know better than me, probably. But anyway, I asked the question, how they even know what a snowman is? Because, come on, man, we don't know much about Luffy. We saw a few quick flashbacks of him when he was, 5, 6, something like that, for an episode or two, very early on. And that's it. We don't know anything about his upbringing. Apparently, he spent some time with his older brother at some point. Never really knew his father, I don't think. I can't remember now. And have they even mentioned his mother at all? Did he know his mother at all? I feel like I should go back and watch the first couple episodes again just to get that lore straight in my head, what they established on the show. I might actually, maybe I'll do that for the 200th episode. Go back and just watch a couple of the episodes, maybe not film a reaction, but just watch them again, I don't know, with all the spare time I have, right? But the point being, we don't know much about him. But what we do know about him doesn't seem to indicate he was ever in a tundra climate. There was ever snowfall. Because I don't even know how snow works in the Pacific. Do any of the islands, does Hawaii ever get snow? Maybe up in the mountains. Really far up in the mountains, maybe they get snow. Do any of the Pacific islands ever get snow? I don't think so. You never see the Philippines in Christmas time talking about, snowmen and snow fights and stuff. I don't actually know the answer to this question, but if you were to put a gun in my head and make me choose, I would say that they never get snow in any islands of the Pacific. And that's the best correlation we have here. Now, obviously, this is a magic system. This magic. In the Grand Line, weather's weird. Each island has its own climate. That's how you kind of hand wave where you can go to different climates and stuff like that. That's fine. You can have a jungle and then have a tundra the next island over. But he didn't grow up in the Grand Line. He grew up in what seems to be a traditional, normal island somewhere. And what we saw of it seemed to be a temperate climate somewhere around the equator or something like that compared to us, right? So it doesn't seem like, from my very, very limited knowledge, I'm acknowledging that, I don't know much about this. But it would seem like he'd never seen snow. Who cares, right? But that's the kind of thing I think about. As a writer, you want to think about it. And, clearly this author has thought about these things. That's why he established a Grand Line weather rule. So he knows a hell of a lot more about this than I do. And so this is not any kind of writing mistake, that particular question I asked. I just thought it was funny. That's why I said it, right? But it is something on a serious level. It's something you want to think about as a writer. And I try to give writing advice on here because it's one of the things I do. And there's a lot of things when you start as a writer you don't particularly think about, right? And so you need to keep these things in mind. What do characters know? And you see this all the time when people are talking about TV shows. How did Jack on Lost, how did he know how long it takes for clothes to decompose? And then the writers use that to their advantage later. Well, he's not an archaeologist. He said that the clothes would decompose within 50 years. Turned out it had been thousands of years. And so, because they retconned it. They changed their mind about what the skeletons meant. Spoiler alert. And so they just blamed it on the character. Well, the character's not an archaeologist. Well, the writers have changed their mind. Don't blame the characters for what the writers did. But yeah, fans will come up. How do they know this? They grew up in a place where there's no indoor plumbing. Then how do they know how to fix a sink, right? That's the question you would ask. So just something to keep in mind as a writer. All right, having said that, you know where we are. You know where we're going. 3, 2, 1. I like paying attention to this stuff because they always add extra information. Or typically they do. I like the name Rain Base. Yeah, there was a lot of chaos this episode, by the way. It was a problem. That's right. Just fly. She was going to kick his ass. That's right, shooting. Yeah. He's on a mission from God. You just showed us this. You're going to show it to us again? Yeah, they are annoyed. Kick their asses. Did he just murder those people? He just cut them in two? Damn. Like, I know they were attacking him, but God, you know, that's a lot. Oh, wait, this is new. I thought, like, when he approached the building, he jumped up in the air, but, like, I guess this is after that. Okay. They don't care. Yeah. That's pretty much his mission statement of any story arc. I came all this way to kick your ass. Say, man, somebody wanted the jackpot. I'm into it. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, good point. He has no chill. How about the guy who looks like a crocodile? Start there. Yeah. Shut the hell up. Do something about it. Yeah, meanwhile, I gotta spend all my time and energy on my hairdo, because that was outrageous. Yeah, we need to roll. You think you can just scurry all over the place? Are the Marines allowed in here? You know, he is a smoke freak now you mention it. Yeah. He's coming for that ass, man. That's what I thought. I thought the Marines might not be allowed. But he don't care. You better come stronger than that with security if you're going to try to get rid of him. Yeah. You can't ask nothing. Yeah, he don't care. So, Luffy don't care and Smoker don't care, so security might as well just sit this one out. It's not going to happen. Oh, crap. I'll take care of this. Yeah. That's not good. Yeah. Roll out the red carpet. That's what they're doing. Yes, he does. I don't think he's afraid of you. He may get his ass kicked, but I don't think he's afraid of you. Now he's going to think they're under his employ, right? Yeah. Man, he's trying to kill him, man. He's trying to send him to the gallows. You know which way to go. Yeah, we are VIPs. Very important pirates. He's so literal. Pirates go this way. Crap. Oh. That's why. Why would you go? I didn't think about this. Of course, it's a trap. Hey, we're pirates. We're going to go this way. Dumbass. Me too. I'm a dumb. I would have fell for it too. Although I wouldn't went for VIPs, but I would not have suspected the pirates was a trap. I thought it was just some other room, right? So they would have gotten me. Oh, crap. Don't turn small now. Incompetent. I guess small makes it harder for her to see him. So peripheral vision and all that, right? Look at him all scared. She hasn't seen you, man. She doesn't know who you are. You're not wearing a straw hat. And now we're doing glasses jokes, huh? That's what we're doing? You're mean. There was a famous Sunday morning cartoon character that loses glasses and be like, my glasses, my glasses. Where are my glasses? I wonder if they're referencing that. You know, he may be a smart reindeer, but he's not a very smart reindeer. Yeah, you better hide, Saju. Yeah, of course they are. Hey, man, that's kind of sweet. I like when they have a nice encounter and later find out they're enemies. Yeah, he should have worked further away. You're all dimwits, by the way. Yeah. Very happy. This is, I must have seen. Okay, here we go. They're locked up. No, you're just dimwits. But you know what? For all you know, the other hallway was the same kind of trap. It didn't matter which direction you went. Because they only send people, they intentionally send them to the VIP corridor, right? Yeah, kick his ass. They did that on purpose. Yeah. You ain't gonna do nothing, Usopp. Sit your ass down. Yeah, that's right. Get softer and softer. Wait, he's got something to use against you. Yeah, what's up, man? He's got some kind of magic. Oh, crap. That's some kryptonite, man. But it works against devil fruit people. Boy, that's bad. That's really bad. Yeah, you shouldn't really explain how you're doing it, but this is bad. That's how they can keep them locked up. Damn. Oh, I thought it was on his sword. It's in the cell. Okay. Right. He's actually making some sense. But his powers don't work right now. You can stab him in here. They just talked about how the powers don't work. Well, crap. Nah, let's fight. Screw it. Maybe this will make him come to an understanding. So I'm a little confused. Why is Luffy... I think it's just Luffy's powers don't work. That's why he's laying down, right? But otherwise, if he's paralyzed, why isn't Smoker paralyzed? Oh, it feels a little inconsistent. Then again, Luffy may just be in a big baby laying there because he can't stretch, right? I wouldn't put that past him either. This is a good way to introduce the character to our people, though. Yeah. The other two are terrified. Smoker's going to be an interesting ally in this situation. He don't care about you either. Yeah, you've always been sus. Yeah, oh well. By the way, I like how Smoker has so many cigars. He's got them strapped to his body like like they're bullets. I guess he uses that smoke just as part of his aesthetic, right? Look at you being all smug. Maybe you can overcome. That's interesting. That is actually very interesting. Okay, wait a minute. But yeah, Vivi. She's the guest of honor, of course. Yeah, obviously. I just went back and rewatched it. Also recorded something for the end, but I went back and rewatched all the dialogue, and there's a couple interesting bits I'd missed there. Yeah, she's kicking ass. Specifically, like how he's going to tell the government that Smoker died fighting Luffy. Stuff like that. And also, I do think it's the first thing I talk about at the end, but I do think it's when you touch the bars, you're paralyzed. If you don't touch the bars, you're fine. So, but you'll see that at the end of this video. I ain't accepting nothing. It's the mocking laughter that really pisses you off, isn't it? Oh, crap. That's right. I don't know what just happened, but I like it. Is that a dragon from the filler arc? What the hell is that? I'm assuming a new character. That must be a rebel bird, right? That's right. What's up? I don't know what it is, but I like it. That's a rebel bird. Or maybe it could be an imperial bird, I guess. Yeah, that's her buddy. Okay. Oh, wait. He's got devil fruit powers. Okay. Gotcha. Holy crap. That was awesome. I love this power. I still want the fire power, but, no pun intended. Yeah, good job, Karu. Thank you for the flashback so we know who we're talking about. Feels unnecessary. Good stuff. Yeah, I need to go dispense some justice. Yeah, Pell the Falcon. Your ass is out. You better be scared. The bird fruit, huh? Model Falcon. I don't feel like savoring it. No, thank you. Shoot like crazy, huh? Dude, you're screwed. Yeah, that was always the way that was going to play out. That is an awesome power. I'm going to have to put that like number 2 or something. At one point, I'll rank the powers. It's going to be very high up there. She's dangerous as hell, man. Yeah, I would say so. Just shut up. It was pretty awesome. I think so. Probably not, given the way this was playing out, but I'd have to find out. You ain't inviting nothing. She's going, man. This Sunday's gonna kill the bird. We're gonna have Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now it's personal. Well, because it happened to me instead of you. That's why. You're asking why something feels personal to somebody? I mean, that should be obvious. I like what they're doing with the sound design and stuff. How they cut all that together and did the sound with it. But yeah, we're about to have Kentucky Fried Chicken. What the hell? Did we know she could do that? The hell was that? That was not good. Yeah, it's time for me to go, man. I can't handle this. Yeah, she's out of your league. I was wrong. It's time to go. Yeah, what do you think, dude? Flower, fruit. Huh? Seems like everything's doubled. Johnny 2 times. Oh, crap. That's a damn problem. Dude, you need to back up, man. There's no way this can work out for you. I mean, she made like things bloom on your body, man. Like, how do you fight that? A submission hold. She's still not trying to kill him though. That's interesting. I thought he was dead the second time. Oh crap! I think she just killed him. I thought it was a submission hold. Damn, man, you're gonna introduce a really cool character and kill him off 10 minutes later? Wow. I guess that demonstrates, like, it basically it's a Worf effect, right? Show somebody's a badass, and then you show the bad guy defeat the badass, so the bad guy's even more dangerous. It's classic. Star Trek Next Generation did it all the time. Well, crap. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. Look, you gotta admit it. That was good. Look, be mad all you want to. That was hilarious. So he's just gonna have he's hanging out with the prisoners, just having his dinner and wine here. We're just hanging out, huh? And of course, Zoro's always conserving his energy, which is smart. He's conserving his energy, dumbass. Like, you know, there's nothing you can do in the cell, so you might as well sleep. I would. See, she just said Namio. That's... I know we all say Nami, but it sounds like when she says her name, it's Namio. I just heard it again. Yeah. Yeah, unlike you, you can't be trusted. Killing your own employees. He's getting -10 for his... Boy, I can't wait for the character corner this week. I'll remember you said that, a-hole. Oh, crap. Yeah. Last place she needs to be. That's why he had the food spread out. That voiceover is really good right now. She's killing it. She's coming for that ass. We know it ain't gonna work, but Peacock String Slasher, huh? Yeah, yeah, that was pretty good, man. Yeah, he can turn into... Oh, is he sand? I thought you could just desiccate people. He turns into sand, which of course sand can absorb water, right? Sand, okay, that makes sense. This is a pretty damn powerful fruit too. This is a very good power. No, not really. Boy, it's gonna be hard for Luffy to handle this, man. The fruit powers just get more and more dangerous the further we get into, which I'm sure is going to be a continuing theme, right? This power is a problem. So's hers. Yep, all he needs to do is keep you in place. The initiative's on you, and there's nothing you can do, right? It's like your pawn is pinned. He's really in this for being smug. At least he's in a good mood. You're not nice. Not nice. Great. So he's a sadist. Is that what we're saying? I was going to mention this last episode. I got distracted. I think there was other stuff like the character corner and stuff like that. Then we had the comment corner start this one. Distractions everywhere, right? But I was trying to figure out his plan because, like I was saying during the reaction, you don't need an army to just hold a country. I mean, you do, but, like, not really. Like, you know, if you're peaceful and your neighbors are peaceful, and the fact that, like, you know, these are islands, so it's not even like you have borders with other countries that are right there, right? They need a navy and stuff. You don't particularly need a large army to protect that. It doesn't seem like there's any invading Mongol hordes anywhere in this world that we've seen so far. They're just sweeping through and taking, you know, there's no Dothraki or anything like that. Sweeping through and taking stuff and pillaging. The pirates do that sometimes with a couple of these cities. But you wouldn't need a large force to take care of pirates. a couple hundred men at the most, right? So he was saying he wanted both military. He wanted the rebel military and he wanted the Imperial Guard. Both. Why? Right? So, like, you would think it would be to invade other countries, but he's not talking about invading other countries. He's just talking about utopia. Making this world a utopia. So, something ain't clicking for me. There's some part of his plan we don't know yet. I'll give it some more thought, but that's on my mind right now. I also stopped twice to give thoughts, which rarely I do it even once. To do it twice has never happened before, but I had a lot of thoughts. So I'll hand off to that right now. The air conditioner came on, so I had to pause the full reaction, so I'm going to back it up and sync it up and stuff. But while I'm here, while I have a second, I just want to say that I love the controlled chaos of the show. This show is best when there's, like, controlled chaos. I mean, by controlled chaos, I mean, like, as far as the characters go, there's no control whatsoever. Everything's just nuts for everybody, all at the same time. Controlled more that the writer is, like, doing this intentionally and setting things up so it'd be the most possible chaoticness. For instance, he didn't put Nami here or whatever. I don't know how that would have worked with it, what his other plans were. He didn't put some character she's met before, like Zoro, here. He put a character she's never met before so we can have this whole comedic confusion and chaos, right? It's happening across the board. There's been 3 or 4 other times that's happened in this series, and that's when this series is at its best. The chaos. And it's really hard as a writer to do this without being over the top or silly. And like you see a lot of these slapstick comedies will do this. And a lot of times it's just, you know, contrived and forced. It never feels forced here. Like, it helps that these are young people. All these characters are young except for like the Marines and, you know, the bad guys and stuff. But the protagonists, and we're getting a larger and larger number of them, they're all teenagers, right? So they're going to make stupid decisions. Like, to do the pirate thing or the VIP thing, right? That was a stupid decision, but like I said, I would have fell for it too. But it also impulsiveness and doing the emotionality of it all, and just like, you know, they're being flooded with hormones. They can't think straight. They say we can't really think straight until we're like 25 or something, right? So, like, until then, we should not be operating heavy machinery or making any crucial life decisions, but we do. You know, we've already said in our career by the time we're 25, but we shouldn't. So, like, it all works, right? Like, it's just, but it is my favorite part of the show. Some people, the favorite part of the show may be the action. Some people, the favorite part of the show may be the mystery or stuff, you know, like what is One Piece and some of these driving mysteries and stuff like that. But for me, these are my favorite moments when it's just, everything is just chaos and everything's happening so fast and just a bunch of different factions are bumping into each other at the same time. Great stuff, man. I had to pause it again because, like, there's so much happening here. Okay, so there's 2 possibilities here. One, Luffy had touched the bars, which I don't now remember if that happened, and that paralyzed him temporarily for a couple minutes, and he can recover and get back up. Where Smoker had not touched the bars, so he wasn't paralyzed. He knew better than to touch the bars because he knew what it was. Or it's kind of like Vervain in the Vampire Diaries. Vervain, if you've never experienced it before and you're a vampire and you're hit with Vervain, it really messes you up bad. But the more you're exposed to it, the more you can come up to resistance. You just, the power of your mind, you can just resist it. Also on that show, human beings can train their minds to resist compulsion, right? So it's just something you do with experience. You're older, you've had a lot of life experience. Maybe you have if that was me, I would have a bucket of seawater at all times and just constantly expose myself to it to see if I could build up a resistance. Maybe like if you're thrown into the ocean, nothing's going to help. But if you're just splashed, or you're in one of these cells, you have some mobility, some freedom of movement. So it's one of those 2 possibilities here. So yeah, and it seems like, you know, probably the first possibility, Luffy had touched the bars and it took him a couple minutes to recover. He can stand back up. But for now, I won't rule either possibility out. But either way, I don't think there's any kind of plot hole or anything here. I think there are rules. We just don't know what the rules are. There's a difference between there not being rules and us just not knowing what the rules are. And I think we just don't know what the rules are. Because I have too much respect for the author to ever believe that there are no rules.